Kia ora, I'm Sherry Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Jacinda Ardern will meet with New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet here in Sydney today as she continues her Australian visit aimed at strengthening trade and security ties. The Prime Minister is attending a number of events around Sydney, including delivering an address hosted by the Lowly Institute think tank. Back in New Zealand, urgent and after-hours clinics are slashing their opening hours or not opening at all due to being short-staffed. The private clinics are vital for helping take the pressure off hospitals, which have been swamped with winter illnesses. In Auckland, Whitecross operates 16 clinics. On Friday and Monday, its Glenfield Centre on the North Shore didn't have enough staff to open, while its 24-hour service at Ascot had to close overnight on Monday. 2 other centres also had to close early in the past week. A more than a decade-long push for a code of conduct in the grocery sector is coming to fruition. The government's open consultation on a draft code between major grocery retailers and their suppliers. It's also announced the future appointment of a grocery commissioner to hold supermarkets to account. The New Zealand Food and Grocery Council says they've been pushing for a code of conduct since 2010 and that having a mandatory grocery code of conduct will ensure suppliers get a fair deal to benefit everyone in the sector. There's surprise at the numbers of lives being impacted by air pollution in New Zealand. The 2016 Health and Air Pollution Study has found it contributed to the premature deaths of more than 3,000 people in a year. It also played a part in 13,000 cases of childhood asthma and 13,000 hospitalisations for respiratory and heart illnesses. Asthma and Respiratory Foundation Chief Executive Letitia Harding says it would be good to follow how initiatives track.
Are we actually on the right track? Looking at getting EV vehicles, looking at more education around wood fires and burning. I think really having this as a benchmark.
The arrival of affordable mass rapid transit for tens of thousands of Aucklanders is one step closer. The Auckland Transport Board has approved the busway design en route between Pakuranga and Botany town centres. Work preparing for construction is set to start later this year. The upgrade will be able to carry more than 30,000 passengers every day. In world news, Boris Johnson's job is hanging in the balance. A number of cabinet ministers have gathered at Downing Street waiting to tell him to resign. 38 MPs have resigned from government since yesterday. And the man accused of the Independence Day parade shooting in Chicago is being held without bail. An 8th victim has died and dozens are being treated for a range of injuries. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here. And head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.